Hello sports fans! Let's start the day by going quickly through Team Indiana. The Colts are back in action and hope to add a few more people to their rosters for the NFL draft. Speaking about drafts and practice, the Fever started training on Sunday. They have also acquired South Carolina's Tiffany Mitchell. The Pacers played on Game 5 against the Raptors. They are tied 2-2. I, like so many others, had the opportunity to watch Kobe Bryant play his last game. It was a pretty special event. Even though I'm a Pacers fan, it was great watching someone reach the caliber that Michael Jordan was. 20 years, that's a big chunk of my childhood. I remember many times as a Pacers fan rooting against him, but also rooting for him whenever he played in Athens and London for Team USA during the Olympics. There's 101 days till Rio, and Team USA now has 100 out of its 500 athletes it will send to the US. Canada looks real snazzy with their Olympic apparel that will be seen a lot in August. The Olympic spirit was reignited last Thursday as the flame was lit in Greece. On the temple ruins of Hera, the high priestess starts off giving a prayer to Apollo, the god of the sun, who, with the help of concave mirrors, lights the torch. The priestess is played by Katerina Leho, a well-known actress. She then passed the flame to Patronus, a Greek gymnastics champion, signaling the start of the Olympic relay. Patronus starts the relay with the lit torch in one hand and an olive branch in the other. He stops by a Coubertin monument, which is where the grandfather of the modern-day Olympics, Pierre de Coubertin's heart is located. He then passes the flame to Brazil's first torchbearer, two-time Olympic volleyball gold medalist Giovanni Giova. The flame starts its first week in Greece and has another day left to go. It will cover 2,235 kilometers and will be carried by 450 people. Greece is home to 1,500 refugees and migrants. When it goes through the Elianos refugee and migrant camp in Athens, Greece, it will be carried by Ibrahim Al-Hazam. He grew up in Syria's Deir ez-Zor province near Iraq. He, since birth, has been involved in sports, from judo, swimming, and basketball. He dreamed of one day being a part of the Olympics, but those dreams were dashed when the war broke out. He did his best in 2012 to help his injured friend during a bombing, which also impacted him. It caused him to be amputated on his right leg. He fled to the Samos Island in Greece and begged for asylum, which was granted. He has slowly gotten his life back together by joining sports leagues for the disabled. He currently plays wheelchair basketball and can swim 50-meter freestyle. If he hasn't already, he will carry the flame through the refugee and migrant camps in Athens, Greece. Refugee Boy. This symbolic act is to show solidarity to the millions of refugees worldwide who are fleeing in times of war and struggle. The IOC is also going to select 10 out of 42 potential candidates to walk under the Olympic flag. On April 27th, it will be handed over to the Rio organizer at the Panathenaic Stadium, which is where the first modern Olympic Games were held in 1896. Before it takes its 95-day journey around Brazil, there will be a ceremony in the UN capital in Geneva and be displayed at the museum in Lausanne, Switzerland, headquarters of the IOC. Then, on May 3rd, it will begin its 95-day journey through 329 cities of Brazil. The flame will be greeted by 200 million citizens, travel 12,000 miles by road, 10,000 miles by air, and be carried by 12,000 torchbearers in short strides. The relay is celebrating its 80th anniversary. It came from an awkward time during the 1836 Berlin Olympics. We can thank Karl Diem, German sports administrator, came up with the idea of the torch relay. The flame also serves as inspiration and a countdown to the Rio Olympic Games, which is 101 days away. It also links the past to the present. It will also bring hope, encouragement, and determination to the Rio Olympics, which as of now, is still riddled with controversy. It has been quite nerve-wracking watching in anticipation for the Rio Olympics, as many setbacks that Brazil has caused concern for many. Bad water, the Zika virus, a sharp economic recession, and political corruption. There is also the question whether or not the current president of Brazil, who is questionably going to be impeached, will be there to greet the flame when it makes a touchdown in Brazil on May 3rd for the 3-month relay. And to top that off, game-related setbacks include the local organizers have cut $500 million and let go 20,000 volunteers, food and transportation, causing ticket sales to be slow and venues to be delayed. Most likely these setbacks will have no impact on the game. As of 98% of the infrastructure is ready and test events have been going on smoothly. The climax of the relay will end in August 5th in the Maracana Stadium, with both the last torchbearer and way of lighting the cauldron being held a secret. The Rio Olympics will go from August 5th to August 21st. 10,500 athletes will compete from 200 countries in 28 sports for 98 medals. After it is lit on Maracana, the torch will be located in downtown in an undisclosed location. This has led to a big mystery, as it is impossible to have 2 cauldrons or 1 cauldron in 2 locations. And of course, the flame will burn bright until the end of the Olympics and will be kindled once again until Pyongyang 2018. Gas is used to sustain the flame, although it has been known to accidentally or deliberately be extinguished. The uniform of the Rio Olympic torchbearers is white, green, and yellow. White symbolizing peace and unity, yellow symbolizing the flame, and green symbolizing the color from the Brazilian flag. The torch relay also has an official song, which is Life of the Traveler. In order to be a torchbearer, you have to either be a former Olympian, current athlete, or celebrity in the host nation, as well as people who have impressive social and community impact in the host nation. The torch, not the flame, is passed from bearer to bearer in what is called the kiss. When it will be flown from Europe to South America, it is kept in a special lamp. According to the Rio representatives, their torch embodies the Olympic spirit as well as Brazilian culture, including harmonious diversity, contagious energy, and exuberant nature. The different segments represent the sky, the mountains, the sea, the ground, and make up Brazil. However, the most innovative aspect of the torch is that when the Olympic flame is passed from the torchbearer to the another, known as the kiss, the segment of the torch opens and reveals colors of the Brazilian flag. All this talk of the Olympics has me excited and wanting to get another Rio-themed t-shirt. Till we meet again, guys.